Did you know that in the UK, they have a bunch of weird laws that are still technically written in the law books, but are low-key not enforced? Here are some of the most outdated and ridiculous laws that still exist in the UK. Detonating nukes is banned. Atomic blasts aren't just a bad idea, they're illegal. In fairness, you'd assume the local constabulary would want a word following any surprise mushroom clouds. Being homeless is technically illegal, blame Napoleon. Napoleon lost. We won. And the soldiers came home, but many troops had no prospects. Fearing an influx of beggars, vagrancy was banned. That's sorted, then. Firing cannons in residential areas. This law prohibits cannon fire within 300 yards of residential properties. Top tip, you'll need to pace out 301 yards and place your cannon accordingly. Just to be safe. Leaving your car on a pavement. This one makes no sense. Parking on the pavement outside London isn't illegal, but driving on the pavement is. Perhaps tow a handy crane and park where you like. You can't be drunk in a pub. Yeah. Bummer. Looks like we're all limited to a swift half, then? What's more, since 2003, bar staff cannot legally serve drunk people. Time to practice your sober face. Asking a friend for small change isn't advised. The shrapnel in our pockets always falls just short at the pay and display machine, doesn't it? But asking a friend for the extra cash is deemed illegal begging. Wow. Beat it. No, wait, actually, better not. Dusty rugs must not be beaten in the street. Smog from Victorian factory pollution is fine. But no dusty rugs, please. It'll give your neighbor a tickly throat. Don't chat to the postal service for too long. Most people know you can't open someone else's mail. You also may not delay the mail. Perhaps save your inane morning chit-chat for the message group or your cat. Dear oh dear, that's the death penalty. King George III, the mad king who lost America, or the king in Bridgerton, had few marbles to lose. He imposed the death penalty for killing a deer in any royal forest. Dog walkers must carry an empty poo bag at all times. Your dog's poorly stomach could cost you a fortune. £100 fines are in place if you cannot produce spare empty poo bags when challenged. Easier to carry a cork. It's illegal to enter the House of Parliament wearing a suit of armor. A 1313 statute forbidding bearing of armor forbids members of Parliament from entering the House while wearing armor. This particular statute was put into place after a period of political turmoil. It's treason to misplace a postage stamp. Placing a postage stamp bearing the monarch's head upside down on an envelope is considered an act of treason. Also, defacing or destroying anything bearing a likeness of the monarch is illegal. This means that burning paper money, bending coins, or tearing a postage stamp is against the law. It is illegal to gamble in a library. The Library Offences Act of 1898 makes it illegal to gamble in a library. The law also prohibits abusive or obscene language. This would mean that online gambling at a library would be against the law, even if you're using your own laptop. It's illegal to handle salmon in suspicious circumstances. This is a recent law, which is even more absurd. But under the Salmon Act of 1986, it is an offense to receive or dispose of salmon under suspicious circumstances. Officers have a right to investigate if they reasonably believe that the salmon has been illegally fished. Importing Polish potatoes. Thanks to the aptly named, but bizarre Polish potatoes order of 2004, it is actually illegal to import or bring over any potatoes from Poland. We're not sure exactly why this law was put into place, but it seems patally crazy to us. In Scotland, strangers are welcome to use your toilet. Did you know that if a stranger knocks on your door and asks to use your toilet, you are legally obliged to let them? Neither did we, but according to an old Scottish law, hospitality must be shown to all guests even if they are uninvited. Flying a kite may not be the best idea. An odd British law claims that who shall fly any kite or play at any game to the annoyance of the inhabitants or passengers, or who shall make or use any slide upon ice or snow in any street or other thoroughfare, to the common danger of the passengers, could be asked to pay a fine of up to £500. You should not sing profane or indecent ballads. We know how catchy the new Kanye West or Jay-Z's tunes could be, but we strongly recommend you to fight your urges to sing along. According to the Metropolitan Police Act of 1839, no one should sing any profane, indecent, or obscene song or ballad, or use any profane, indecent, or obscene language to the annoyance of the inhabitants or passengers. Thank you for staying all the way to the end of our episode. Please consider to subscribe, like, and click the ring icon to stay tuned with our new episodes. Also, we would love your feedback of new episodes ideas. Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day.